Hello and welcome back. This is Chapter 7, The Necklace, written by Guy de Maupassant. And now I'm going to explain page number 39 to you. So here we go. Now, before we start, let me give you a brief account of the characters in this story. First of all, we have the chief character, that is Matilda. Matilda, the maiden name of the lady who got married to a junior clerk later. Second is Mr. Loisel, a junior clerk at the Board of Education. Third, that is Madame Loisel, the name assumed by Matilda after marriage. Next is Madame Forestier, Matilda's childhood friend. So, these are few of the characters involved in this story. So let's begin now. She was one of those pretty young ladies, born, as if through an error of destiny, into a family of clerks. She had no dowry, no hope, no means of becoming known, loved, and married by a man either rich or distinguished, and she allowed herself to marry a petty clerk in the office of the Board of Education. She was simple, but she was unhappy. So here these lines say, Matilda had all the luck with her when it comes to good luck, but was not as lucky when measuring of well comes. She was born into a clerk's family, which during those days could hardly amass dowry, so that a marriage could be arranged to a rich or renowned family of the town. And she became famous among the masses. Since there was no such hope in life, she married a junior clerk in the office of Board of Education and led a dissatisfied life. Next part now. She suffered incessantly, feeling herself born for all delicacies and luxuries. She suffered from the poverty of her apartment, the shabby walls, and the worn chairs. All these things tortured and angered her. So here these lines say, she always suffered from the want of all the good and tasty food besides luxuries in life. She always wanted a big palatial bungalow, but was living in an apartment with poor setting. The walls of this apartment were beaten up and had old furnitures there only. This thought of not having the desired things in life was causing anguish to her, besides making her feel agitated. Next part now. When she seated herself for dinner opposite her husband, who uncovered the tureen with a delighted air, saying, "Oh, the good pot pie, I know nothing better than that," she would think of elegant dinners, of shining silver. She thought of the exquisite food served in marvelous dishes. She had neither frocks nor jewels, nothing. And she loved only those things. So here these lines say, at the dining table with her husband, sitting opposite her that night, he removed the lid of the large bowl which had pot pie in it, and with an expression of delight he exclaimed that he knew nothing better than pot pie, that is, he liked pot pie the best. On the contrary, Matilda would only imagine the princely elegance at the table with a number of sumptuous dishes and silver crockery there. She had no frocks, no jewel, nothing to make her feel proud of herself. But she lived only those things, luxuries. Next partner. She had a rich friend, a schoolmate at the convent, who she did not like to visit. She suffered so much when she returned. She wept for whole days from despair and disappointment. So here, these lines say, Matilda, though wasn't rich, she had a rich friend in the same town. She was a schoolmate of her, but she didn't go to her very frequently. In fact, she would hardly visit her because a visit to her always put her off, and she wept for the entire day, regretting her life. Next partner. One evening, her husband returned elated, bearing in his hand a large envelope. Here, he said, here is something for you. So here these lines say, her husband returned home from office full of excitement one evening. He had a large envelope in his hand. Then, extending the envelope towards her, he announced that there was something for her. So this is all for now. Thank you.